So anyway, Miss Nosy, since you're asking about my life, how has your life been? I mean, we all read the tabloids between you and Clefable and everything that happens. How are you guys? How is that piece of crap? I don't know. I haven't talked to her in the 10 years that we haven't talked. Really? I thought you guys would have made up some point. Yeah, no, not even close.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sylvia. You may know my siblings better than me. Well, I mean, not anymore since I have my own talk show. But my siblings did compete with these two lovely ladies I have in my studio right now with me. Please welcome straight from Miltank's Total Pokemon series, Wigglytuff and Clefable. Oh, thank you so much for having us. It's so nice of you. Yeah, it's definitely nice. I'm just pissed that I'm sitting next to this piece of crap. Okay, you know what? Do not start this in front of me, Clefable. I am not playing this game with you right now because guess what? It's not flying with me. Oh, I'm not playing a game with you? Oh, like how you backstab me in the game? Oh, but you're the one who spread rumors about me. Are you nuts? I spread rumors. I spread the truth. Nothing but the truth. Oh, that's it. You are freaking going down. Please cut to a commercial. Please. Hello, my loyal fans. Welcome again to the Clefable. No, sorry, Clefable Very Beautiful blog. Now, I know all of you have been commenting about all the crap that I've done about Wigglytuff, but first off, I'll have you know I was her support system. Through all those years of us being on TV, I was there for her. I supported her. You know, I helped her, get through all those challenges. I helped her get a boyfriend in the third season. And I know some of you said, well, Fable, you weren't there during when they got together. It doesn't matter. I pushed her. It may have not been shown on TV, but Miltay considers that boring or whatever. It doesn't matter. I was still there. So people can say what they want. Okay. I was her support line. I was her wall. I was her rock. And I supported her through everything that she went through, all her hard times. So I don't want to hear even for 1 second that I was not a good friend to her. It's not my fault she's a backstabber. Hello, everyone. I'm Jinx. Welcome to Jabbering with Jinx. Today, I have a very special guest who has a special place in my heart. I spent a lot of years with her under the scrutiny and torture of one certain pink cow. Please welcome my very good friend, Wigglytuff Rock Smash. Oh, thank you for having me, Jinx. I'm so excited to be here. It's exciting. It's been a long time, and I've had lots of supporters through the whole feud with me and Clefable. Oh, see, you're jumping the gun there, Wigglytuff. Well, I mean, that is why I'm here, right? Well, I mean, I was going to ask how you've been doing. Well, I mean, it's been great. Like I said, I have lots of supporters, and people know that I'm telling the truth. And unlike Clefable on her little podcast blog, I have brought complete and utter facts and videos with me to prove that my side of the story is right. And if she wants to deny it, go right ahead. But I have complete and utter video proof. So let's get this show rolling, shall we, Jinx? Well, of course. I'm so sorry, Wigglytuff. I did not look. I understand that we were inseparable, okay, for years. But don't ever call me that name again. I'm very sorry, girl. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get upset, Jinx. I understand you're stressed. I am. Let's just roll the video, shall we? Sounds like a great idea. So anyway, what's the first video about? Well, our first video is about total Pokemon action. Now, Clefable, didn't spread this to the media, but it was a true fact that I actually know. I paid Mr. Sam a nice amount of money to actually get these videos. But, I mean, money's not a huge deal for me nowadays, so, that's just what it is. Anyway, this one is from Total Pokemon Action. Clefable acted like she accidentally got scared by the monster-in-law in the whole challenge, but it was a complete and utter total piece of crap. So please enjoy, folks. Oh, Wigglytuff, I cannot believe that I blew it like that. I was supposed to do really good. I was supposed to win this challenge. They even told me that I was in the circle, to be the top 6. And I ruined it. What'll I do? They're gonna grill me. They're gonna make so much fun of me when I walk out there. I'm gonna be a complete utter laughing stock. No, 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 girl. You get yourself together. You hold yourself up high, and you prove to them that you're a strong person. I'll put on that little whatever act that you want me to, okay? You are gonna hold yourself up high, put a smile on your face, and you're gonna look fine. And if they ask you a question, you tell them you made a mistake. You got surprised and you do not let them dig into you. Do you hear me? Yeah. Thanks so much for being there. It's my honor, Wigglytuff. You're just a great friend. I don't know what I'd do without you. Don't worry, Clefable. I'll always be here for you. I promise. Wow, those are some shocking things there, Wigglytuff. I know, Jinx. Clefable made it seem like she got surprised, but she was so torn up over Staraptor's elimination, she couldn't concentrate. She was constantly having bad dreams at night. Delcatty even told me about it. She was a mess. But she acted like she was totally fine. She tells everyone that I can't function without Chuckle when it's the complete opposite. She has to be in surround Straptor all the time, or she goes nuts. And it leads me to question, did she actually, get a yes from him when she asked him to go out with her? Or did she force him into a relationship? These are questions that I'd love to have answers for. Sadly, I don't have any. But this next clip is just as good. Our next clip that I brought in is actually from the third season, Total Pokemon World Tour. Now, most people don't know. They actually thought that I actually went crazy. It was actually a little incident where I was asked to put on an act. An act, you say? I don't understand. Well, Jinx, if you remember in TPL, you were alluded to the whole Circle of Final Six thing, remember? Oh, right. I'm sorry. Would you like to explain for our viewers? Of course. Now, you see, in the 4 total Pokemon seasons that we did prior, now All Stars, they say, is going to be different, so I don't know how it's going to work. But basically, when you got close to about the final 15-ish, they would take everyone aside and bring them into a room before they premiered the last couple episodes. They would tell you whether you'd been selected to be in the top 6 tier or if you hadn't. Now, if you hadn't, they would have an episode or you do a stunt where you were getting eliminated. Kind of how Ambipom suddenly got in a fight with Roserade, which is completely out of his character. Kind of like that. They told me that I wasn't actually included in the top 6 tier. Now we actually see how it goes down. Originally, before the season starts, they have people vote. And in the votes, the 6 highest vote getters. And, based on their performance and skills prior to the season, the top 6 are rounded out. Blossom was even in the top 6 in season 3, but after she blew up Atlantis and drew that whole thing off, everyone just kind of voted her out. It was kind of a dead giveaway. Miltank was pissed, but it is what happened. I mean, she did win the 4th season, so. But anyway, in this next clip, it's a never-before-seen thing of Miltank and Mr. Zam having a conversation with me. So, enjoy, please.
Wigglytuff, we want to have a conversation with you over the whole, final 6 circle deal, I mean, excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised that you, of all people, even got to this point in the game, but you did. Anyway, regardless, you kind of don't make the top 6 tier, and I'm supposed to say I'm sorry, and it's very sad, and blah, 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 blah. I don't really give a shit. Regardless, you didn't make the tier. Oh, I was kind of hoping I would. It's been a long time since, Clefable left, and, well, I was kind of hoping that I would get to this point. I am sorry, Wigglytuff, but the next episode is going to be your elimination, so we need you to act a little nutty and obsessed over Shuckle leaving and kind of go off of that. If that's okay with you. Again, I'm very sorry. Well, I appreciate it, Mr. Zam. I know if I'd probably be a big choice for you now, wouldn't I? Of course, you have tons of fans and all the viewers and everyone loves you, but it's the standard that we go by. And again, I'm very sorry about it. It's all right. I'm happy that, that you're sad that I'm not making the top 6 tier. It makes me happy, just by myself. So I'll go through with the plan. Again, very, very sorry. Well, I remember those meetings, Wigglytuff. I remember going back and telling everyone how excited I was that I was actually top 6 tier. And it was surprising even for me.
was actually funny because originally Zangoose and Metagross weren't even supposed to make the top tier. It was actually supposed to be Gothitelle, but after Flygon threw her off, she was eliminated. And it was the same thing for Blissey. She was actually supposed to make top 6 tier. It actually would have been the two of them, me, Garchomp, Wailord, and Beverly. That was supposed to be what the top 6 was. But when Blissey crossed the finish line in 13th, there was really no way that they could twist it to make her seem like she could stay in the game. And, well, when Gothitelle got that question wrong over Delcatty of all people, which they did not expect, there was nothing they could do. When you lay out the rules on the show, you can't change them mid-show. Yeah, so, it was sad that I wasn't given that opportunity to make top 6. It was actually funny because there were rumors and actually things that I did get truths out of later from Mr. Zam. They actually discussed a bunch of options in the top 25. Actually, they had so many tops and runners up in planning or whatever that they didn't know who they were originally going to go with in the end. One of the options was me versus Hitmontop. Apparently, I was going to lose, but at the same time, I still would have gotten to the end, which would have been really cool. And now I could have shoved it in Clefable's face. Because, I mean, hello, there's no way she would ever be chosen to be top 6 here. Well, I mean, except for season 2, but I don't know what the hell they were thinking then. It's really silly and stupid. Regardless, I I'm really happy with this discussion with me, Jinx, and thank you so much for having me on here. It was great seeing you. We should totally hang out sometime. Oh, of course. I was happy to see you too, Wigglytuff. And I hope people get to see that, that you are the one that are getting framed for these things that Clefable's just making up. Exactly. I really hope that piece of crap goes down. At least, like, in the media, kind of area. I mean, I wouldn't want her to get hurt. I mean, not like die or anything. If she broke her leg, that'd be okay. I wouldn't care. I see. Well, Wigglytuff, again, it's been great having you on the show. Thank you so much again. No problem. Have a good one, Jinx. Wow, that was heavy. I didn't expect that from you. Of course. I mean, you know what? If you backstab me like that and make up lies, I'm only gonna come back with the truth. In reality, Cleville needed me way more than I needed her. And I'm really hoping that people finally saw that and they understand why I am here. When I actually got an invitation for All Stars, she told me that I was a piece of crap and there was no way that I deserved to be an All Star. And she hoped I was the first one eliminated. But guess what? I'm going to win this just to spite her, just to prove her wrong. No matter what I have to do, I'm going to follow every single freaking rule and I'm going to win this game. And then she can eat it because guess what? I will have been a winner with no rules in place to get me there at all. I'm proud of you, Wigglytuff. You really have become a long way. I know. Some people are surprised, but I'm a strong person, and guess what? No one is going to stop me this time. Honestly, this season, I want to prove myself. I want to prove to Clefable that I'm strong female Pokemon, that I don't need her or anyone else's support to get through this. Because Shuckle isn't here this season. But unlike her, I can survive a season without my husband. I don't have to rely on Shuckle. He may be my big, strong man, but at the end of the day, he is happy that I can go and stand on my own 2 feet. And I don't have to worry about what he's doing all the time. I can sit there and I can raise my daughter and, help her in any way that she needs because I'm there and I'm a good stay-at-home mother. I mean, yeah, it helps the fact that Chuckle's a doctor, but I mean, obviously, I fell in love with him and married him before he was a doctor. Now that he is, it's just a plus. All the ladies at the country club are always like, "Oh, Clefable." They actually do call me that, and let me tell you, the ones that have called me that, they have had some really nasty messages, graffitied on their garage. Oh, don't worry, it wasn't me. And they'll also never know who it was because I have a lot of money and I can pay people, so they never will know. I think it was Ambipom or something. I mean, I wouldn't pay him to do that. I mean, duh, that'd be stupid. Anyway, as I was saying, they're always like, "Oh, Wigglytuff, you always were so smart to marry a doctor." But I didn't marry Shuckle because he was a doctor. I married him because I fell in love with him and the Pokemon he is. At the end of the day, I'm a strong individual female Pokemon, like I said. And this season, I'm going to show everyone that they should not underestimate me. I will be a force. And at the end of the day, I'll win. And it'll be a great, great victory for me. I don't really care who I stand next to. I can beat 'em all.